What's going on, everybody? We are back with another video. So, wow. I just watched the Chris Hansen stream with Billy, and I have to say, first and foremost, thank you, Billy, for coming on to this Chris Hansen show. I can tell you were pretty nerve-wracked, and I gotta say, you did amazing out there, girl. Um, Everyone who has been on Chris's show, uh, Blair White, Mr. Repsion, Shiloh, Sarah, Regina, and now Billy. Um, you all have done amazing. Uh, you all have been really strong about this whole situation. And I first and foremost want to say thank you for coming on and talking about this, because this is the kind of stuff that needs to be talked about. And I do want to say this. Also, another thing I want to talk about before I get into the rest of this video, um, I will not respect pronouns of someone who knowingly converses with minors in the attempt to try and get them into a relationship. Because, one, that's predatory. Two, wrong. Three, fucked up in general. And I just want to say that this does not mean I am against trans people at all, whatever, 100%. I am not against them. I am against people who abuse the trans identity in order to garner some form of sympathy and predatory behavior from everyone else. That being said, Kai, stop. Get help. Um, there are plenty of things out there. There are plenty of ways that you can get help. And you can get out at any time. But you are choosing to stay. Now, Onision, wow, dude. And this bomb that was dropped on Hansen's show about having the FBI finally in contact, I just say, hot damn. Hot diggity damn. Because that is huge. We can finally deplatform this predator. These predators, because Kai, at this point, is a predator. You can try to defend Kai's pronoun, her pronoun, its pronoun, all you want to, but at the end of the day, a predator is a predator regardless of what gender they choose to be. Because a real man, or a real woman, would not be going after underage girls like this, or boys. I just find that interesting because these people get protected by online communities. And to these people that are like, oh, well, you should respect their pronoun because it will respect the rest of the LGBT. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. One person in the LGBT community, or two or three or whatever, however many there are out there, does not equal the entire community. What the fuck does that, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like, how can anybody explain that in logical senses? Like, I'm somebody who has been raised around the LGBT community. I've been raised around it. My sister, who's bisexual, I have a bunch of friends who are bisexual. There was a moment for a while I thought I was, but I'm not. And it's funny to me because a lot of people see the trans community now as a giant joke, and people like Jessica Yanev and or James Yanev, whatever the fuck your name is, Yanev and Kai or Taylor or Laney, uh, those type of people, those people who take on that predatory behavior in order to lure young people into their lifestyle is just disgusting. It's gross and morally wrong. Like, people don't see that as like, if like there's this one LGBT channel called, I can't remember what the name of it's called, but this person uses like dolls and toys and stuff trying to get people to uh, trying to get people to get young people to understand trans issues, but at the same time it's like, why do you want young kids to care? Wait till they're like 15 to 16 years old and then talk about it. Because at that time, a kid doesn't need to be subjected to that kind of information. Again, that's hyperbole, but people are going to do what they want at the end of the day. But another thing I do want to say, I do want to drop here, is I was absolutely fucking ecstatic when I heard Hansen say that the FBI is now looking into him and Guy. Now we just wait for the full-on narc rage on Twitter, which we know is going to happen. Right now he's being dead silent, which can only mean one of two things, which means he is either A, playing League of Legends, B, talking to all his bitch buddies and underage kids in fucking Discord, and C, trying to get a new forum because, whatever. Onision, you and Kai are fucked. You are straight fucked. You knew, the real people, we know that when Chris Hansen comes after you, he's a bulldog. Okay, Chris Hansen is a bulldog. He doesn't let things go easy. And you can see it in Chris's face that he is extremely sad. Like, you can see he's extremely sad about the girls that are coming out with their stories and coming out with everything. And you can't go back in the past and fix it. You can't go back in the past and change what happened to them. But you can help someone in the future. You can prevent more. And the fact that there are more girls out there that are being talked to by these people is really scary. That's what gets me, because all of them, Regina, Shiloh, Billy, Sarah, they've all said that there are others out there. And that's the reason why Chris is adamant about this. And I am in agreement here. And I want to thank all the people and the moderators for keeping the chat going and as well. Also, with the Keemstar thing, stop telling us to go to the police, because yes, there is an investigation going right now, and there is a process that needs to happen when you have an investigation of something like this. Keemstar is a fucking moron when it comes to this shit. Anyway, that's all I have for right now. I don't want my phone to run out of space, so I will catch you guys in another video. Hopefully, we will have someone else come on the show talking about Onision. And I am in full respect. I am out of full respect for everybody who has been on the show. Thank you for coming out and speaking. And we are all behind you. We are all behind you. Much love. Peace out.